There has been no more persuasive indicator of our general ignorance of the microbial universe than our belated discovery of the bacterial genus Prochlorococcus, whose planktonic cells photosynthesize as they float in the open ocean. As many as 200,000 may inhabit a single milliliter of seawater, making this arguably the most abundantly represented species on the planet. It's certainly responsible for a huge proportion of the ocean's contribution to the global food chain. And yet, Prochlorococcus was unknown to us until 1988. The extraordinary microbial universe around us reflects the phenomenal power of eons of natural selection. Indeed, the history of life on our planet can be told mostly as a tale of bacteria. More complicated organisms, ourselves included, are embarrassingly late arrivals, a virtual afterthought. Life appears to have originated as bacteria some 3.5 billion years ago. The first eukaryotes, cells whose genes are enclosed within nuclei, arose around 800 million years later, but they remained single-celled for about 1 billion years after that. Only about 500 million years ago did the breakthroughs occur that would ultimately give rise to the likes of the earthworm, the fruit fly, and Homo sapiens. The predominance of bacteria is reflected in the DNA-based reconstruction of the Tree of Life, first carried out by Carl Woese at the University of Illinois. The Tree of Life is a bacterial tree with a few multicellular beings forming a late-growth twig. Now generally accepted, Woese's ideas were at first strenuously opposed within the biological establishment. Still, some of the implications of the DNA-based approach to the Tree of Life have been difficult to take. They've shown, for instance, that animals are not, as was once supposed, closely related to plants. Rather, the closest relatives of animals are fungi. Humans and mushrooms stem from the same evolutionary root. The Human Genome Project has proved Darwin more right than Darwin himself would ever have dared dream.
This book is continued